rising, Grand rising, Grand rising. It's gonna be a good day. Um, already worked out and shaved. A little botched, but I don't think it can tell on camera. So my face is. We've been eating blueberries, cut bread out. Um, you know, we're just getting the bad bitch activities. So, boom. With no further ado, we're gonna play some Palo Santo too. We're gonna set the mood. You know, should get right into it. Risings, Grand Risings. So the previous chapter we talked about making the choice to be the highest version of ourselves. And just as we make the choice to do so, we can make the choice to not do so. So, yeah, we thank everyone who is joining us and doing so. We gotta get some water. All right. You gotta get warmed up. You gotta get cozy, you know, before you get started. This is the vibe, shit. Such a negative. Ramisha Hardy, 6388. Did I say that right? I like that one. It's a cool name. I'm not really a grinder person. It's just hard to grind it up anyway. I wonder what happens if we double grind it. I broke it up myself, but it's better to be like really fine. I'll put some tobacco in here, and we're gonna smoke from the pipe because I think Leo picked this one up. So we're gonna put this in there. And again, usually I do not use a grinder because people be like, "Horse, you never use grinders." For my CBD. Of course. This is why I didn't really do much. Spread it all over the place. Looking good today. Feeling good today, you know? Just attempting to just get a little bit better every day. As long as I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday, we're moving in the right direction, you know? And that's the thing. And I'll roll a joint later. It's didn't really help me out at all. Let's see. They even got down to power. A little pinch. Silver Shade, what's going on? Silver Shade. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. You know, just hanging out. About to read, about to continue the journey, the evolution of ourselves. Sometimes you gotta come back to where it all started. And that's what is really impressive about all this, you know, is we're getting the bowl packed. You know, we're really packing this thing full of all sorts of CBD and tobacco. Sacred tobacco, shamanic tobacco from Peru, called Mapacho. I got it in my shaman ceremony back in 2020, something like that. All right, I think we're cozied up. We got water, we got the book. Only the puppies are outside. Ask you if you want to go outside before. The factual Grand Risings, or whatever time zone you're in. Thanks for joining. No further ado, let's get to it. Boom. So here we are. Like we said, first chapter, really just inviting us to even understand what's going on. We're not holding a timeline necessarily or just creating the likelihood just by believing. It's choosing to be the highest version of ourselves. So let's say every time let's say throughout the day there's so many doors that we're going through. Let's say once we open one door, we're on our way to another door, right? And we get the key card, right, to one door. And let's say every hour, right? Let's just say hour to make it easy. You get a new key code when you're in the actual vibe, you're in your frequency. All right, boom, 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 boom. Realistically, it's faster than that. It's every decision we're making, right? So every time you have the access to the next door, the next level, by each decision that we're making, right? You only get the key card by making one, the decision to be your highest self, and then two, executing outwards, right? So let's say, I'm using the key card example still, we are not in the vibe, like we would say outside the house, right? If we're not in the vibe, we're outside the house, something along these lines, then you don't get access to the door. If anything, you try to access the door and there's a trap door
and you fall into another room, right? Even further away from where you wanted to go. Every time you try to open the door, right? Every time you try to open the door to get to where you're going, you fall a little bit further because we're not in the frequency. We're not in the energy that opens up the door. Should we get the puppies? Let's go get the dogs. All right. So we explained about just even being in the frequency so we can get to the next level. It asked us to reread the chapter, which we did. And now we're on the chapter 2. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can comment. I'll answer them. Also, we can just enjoy the ride because a lot of times we're going to understand more as we go along. So, whatever you feel. Chapter 2, Evolution Hologram, the Sacred Architecture of Unity Consciousness, Awakening. Our purpose together is to unlock you which has been patiently awaited. The awakening that which has been dormant within you is what we are reactivating together. The very nature of the dormancy, the repose state that this has been incubating within, it exists in a dimensional space of that which is unknown to you. As such, you are accessing something that is not familiar to you. It is not known to you. It is another realm of consciousness. As such, you could say that you are separate from the purpose that we hold together and reactivating now what you choose before your current incarnation to carry. That you are separate from that goal, from that charge, from that mission, and at the same time, just all separation is the idea that you are separate from that which lies dormant within you is an illusion. What resides in the realm of consciousness of the unknown is in conjunction with you. It is in labor with you. It is in developing within you because what we are speaking about awakening within you is consciousness. This consciousness is consciousness and it has grown pattern and impetus. Impetus. There we go, impetus. Remember we learned that word yesterday. How to pronounce it. And let's bring up the definition. Oh my god. We're good. We are good. We're still here. Just a little technical difficulties. Drop the phone.
Impetus.
The force or energy with which a body moves. Or something that makes a process or activity happen or happen more quickly. So energy, so movement forward with energy. Just as you know that babies who grow from embryos to birth have within them what they require to develop, so does this dormant consciousness have everything within it to become awakened. Just as you know that babies who grow from embryos to birth have within them what they require to develop, so does this dormant consciousness have everything within it to become awakened. The same is true for separation consciousness. It has everything within it to evolve into unity consciousness. We have alluded to the fact that we are having this conversation within the context of a larger conversation, and yet we have not spoken of this context up until this moment because it would have created a limitation rather than an expansion. Now it is creating an expansion where there would have been limitations or illusions. Oh, and then I also have my headphones. So we can get better. To frame this conversation, we will speak about the evolution of consciousness. The evolution of consciousness is such that it has evolved, it is evolving, and it will continue to evolve. Just as we have spoken about this evolution in the previous phase in the past. In the present and in the future, this evolution of consciousness resides in all time and in all space. It is a spiral. It is an expansion capsule. It is evolution as evolution is spoken. It is evolution as evolution is experienced. It is evolution as evolution is because evolution exists all the time in space. There is the awareness that it is occurring simultaneously. It is occurring within the context of wholeness, within the context of unity, within the context of the hologram, but every aspect of evolution has the wholeness of every other aspect of evolution within it. We begin this way to speak about the evolution of consciousness at this time on Earth because we want to set the stage in such a way that it is apparent that this evolution exists within a larger evolution. The evolution of the Earth plane and those beings that inhabit the Earth plane exist within an evolution that is beyond Earth. That is beyond galaxies, beyond multiverses, beyond the timeline of various civilizations, or a location line such as Earth, Venus, Saturn, your solar system, or the Milky Way, and those nameless stars as well. This evolution is happening within a larger evolution, and yet the evolution that is occurring on the Earth plane has within it the hologram of all that there is, of the all, and the evolution of the all. It is the understanding of interconnectedness that models what has been spoken about regarding the emerald tablets of as above, so below, as within, so without. It is the awareness of the microcosm and the macrocosm. It is the awareness of the library of consciousness within the DNA and the Akashic records, the library of all consciousness. It is the drop in the ocean and the ocean. It is the nucleus of the cell within an environment of trillions of cells within a body that exists within a multidimensional infinite being that exists within a larger context of many multidimensional infinite beings that exists within the context of those billions of infinite beings that are embodied at this time that exist within a larger context of the infinite that exists within the infinite. You can go in, you can go out, you can go up, you can go down, yet anywhere you go, you are within wholeness. You are within wholeness. That is unity consciousness awareness. So, break it down. Let's say when you're in like this vibe, this is a vibe, what we would say, right? Um, when you're in the vibe, there's nothing you everything you do is within wholeness, right? So the puppies are by the fence, but I think they're going through the fence, so that's good. So they got their paws on it. They can't get through the fence. Good, 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 good. They are staying in the yard, and I can watch them while doing the live, making sure the 10 puppies were good, not going out into the road. Wow, still be here. So everything you do is a part of wholeness. So let's you want peace, light, and love, grand rising, notorious Nate. What's going on? What is going on? I went out on my site. So hey, MCL Arcade, what's going on? Alright, now they're back. They're back inside. Alright. I'm just gonna allow myself to be protected while we read this, and then I'll check on them afterwards. So they're gonna be good because we set that up. And if not, we'll fix it. So let's worship. I'm all ears. I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. uh, so like I said, let's say I go to the store, right? And you just decide to go to the store, and then you see something, you pull over, you stop, you get a flat tire, something goes with the car, you meet this person. All these things happen to you, right? But if you're in the vibe, it's like it's a part of the journey, right? And then you go, oh, I met this person and all these things. So like when I was talking about when I was hitchhiking, right? When I'm hitchhiking and let's say everything happened for a reason. I met this one person that then we met under like hung out under the bridge. They went to go get wine. They never came back. That led to me going back to the bus stop. When I got to the bus stop, I ended up getting this ride. It was really creepy dude, so I didn't go to his house, right? More on that story another time. You'll have to remind me. Or it'll come up naturally, however, right? But either way, after talking to the creepy guy and going live and finding change on the ground, I was able to get just enough to get a bus ticket to Billings, Montana. And from Billings, I was able to hitchhike and get to the other side of Montana, where, or maybe it was, I ended up in Billings because Billings is a bigger city. So yeah, I ended up in Billings, decided to keep hitchhiking, got picked up, met this other person that met this other person that then gave me the sleeping bag and took me around, and all these things then lead to the stories that I'm telling that continue the legacy of the vibe, of the energy. Now, when we're on the other side of the frequency, when we're in negativity, nothing that can happen will be good for you. Or not good for you, but just let's hear me out. Let's say you have a negative lens, whatever your lens is, right? You have a negative lens and someone gives you food, right? Like someone gave me a Subway sandwich, they bought me a Subway. Oh, I don't, this isn't what I want, or I don't like Subway, this, that, and the other. Mind you, you know what? Let's go back to the hitchhiking example because I can literally, that's all this is, I can tell you from experience. So now, when I tell you about the creepy guy and the $5 and stuff, I literally had maybe 2 cents left over after buying my ticket to Montana. I'm avoiding the largest snowstorm since the 1930s, right? And I'm in my Tevas. I got sandals, right? And some wool socks, but needless to say, they're Tevas, they're sandals, right? Um, so I, and mind you, I was trapped. I can be here all day, right? Might as well. What's my show? I can't be here all day. Like, what's the rush, right? So, but that's. I'll just fast forward. It was a very tough couple days, right? Let's just say I was stuck for like 2 to 3 days, right? It went from 60 degrees to 20 degrees, and where was I? North Dakota, because apparently that side this just has summer and winter. There's like not a fall period, right? So I was caught in the middle of that, and just barely making it through. And mind you, I used the last little $2 or whatever. I get some money going live, and now I'm ahead of the snowstorm, and it's freezing rain. It's not snowing. It's freezing freaking rain. And I get out and I go to the Denny's, and you know, they were really nice to me there. They were like, "Oh, you look like a model," and I said, "Oh, I'm going, to California to pursue my dreams of being a model, doing music, shit like that." They let me have like unlimited coffee, and this was when it was $4 all you could eat pancakes. If you know, you know. I was surviving off that. They let me take some pancakes together, right? So I get back out there because I'm like, I can be in this Denny's all day, but that's not going to change the fact of, you know, whether I even, if I stay in the Denny's all day, then that means I need to stay here tonight in the cold, right? And then be a day further away from where I want to be. So I'm like, fuck, we gotta get back out there. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just upset because, you know, I got enough for the bus ticket, but I was feeling that maybe somebody should have helped buy my bus ticket to keep going. The I don't even know why I'm out here in North Dakota. Like, I'm questioning Spirit. I'm like, dude, Spirit, you got me out here. It's the freezing rain. It's not snow. It's 34 degrees, right, and raining, right? So I'm drenched in my puffy. I have blisters on my hand from burning my hand earlier in the journey. Again, another story for another time. Uh, and they were popping because I had to hitch with this stump because I'm going. Let's say I was going westbound, right? So I'm on this side of the road, so I have to use this hand. I can't use this hand. This is my good hand. I have to use this hand. My blisters are popping. Pow, pow, pow. I'm drenched. I'm freezing. I'm like looking for places to like crack, like for cover. But if I go under cover, then I'm not gonna get the ride. So I'm like, dude, I'm literally gonna die out here. Like North Dakota is no joke hitchhiking, especially if you look like this. If you're an actual traveler, they'll tell you the same. Right? Niggas know, they know about North Dakota, man. So I'm out there, I'm angry, right? I'm frustrated. All these people aren't picking me up. I just, why am I out here? I'm starting to question why I should even believe in spirit. Movie moment. Movie moment. I look up, I go, ah, why me? Why spirit? What the fuck? Right? I hear, eh, eh. I'm literally like this. Turn around, it's a car. Dude rolls the window down. Yo, man, I've been sitting here like 5, 10 minutes. I've been letting you go through your whole like process, but I gotta go. So if you want to ride, we gotta go. You know, and I felt so embarrassed. And when people ask, like, and that's what's really great about rereading this book now, is when people ask me about what Spirit is saying, I understand, and I've had these moments that it was really embarrassing. It was really painful and embarrassing. It was just like so many things. I'm hurt. I'm overjoyed. I'm embarrassed. I'm elated. I'm a little nervous, right? And from then, I decided that person only took me like a mile. And I was first my thinking, and this is what we're saying, right? Before my thinking was, oh man, this guy took me a mile. that's further away from the bus stop. If I have to walk back to the bus stop, I have to walk a mile in this. Like all these negative thoughts start coming in, and I said, no, I'm not going to go towards the negative thoughts. I'm going to go towards the positive thoughts. So I played one of the songs. You Instagram be tripping, but I'm gonna play the song. This is my song, right? Um, and you can listen to it. I got chords. Boop boop boop. And I'm gonna play the song. That I'm gonna play the song for you because this is all very true things that happen to me. So, boop number 5, freedom. Interesting how that worked out. Everyone, run it back, Turbo. I'm gonna turn it up. All right, so this song is called "Light," featuring my homie Scott. Coming with the light, you ain't even know. I'm from the trap, man. Rapping about the shit they ain't even know. I guess they act think. Heart told me I was about to blow. And then the facts came. Go with what you know. And watch the world change. I'm changing the world, you sitting up in it. I love my girl, she call me minutes. All dreams like I had. Oh man. I'm cooking up like I am a kid. Business, I handle business with mattresses. I got the vision, I got the tripping, got the sipping, and got the seeking. Me and the guys are having meetings. Why all my spirits leaving? Knowledge comes and then it's leaking. From the past, it's coming fast surrounding me. Unraveling while traveling. I'll speak the truth up on the beat, so May Mac, rest in peace. I'm a madman, practice a piece, it don't make sense, it don't make sense. I'm a madman, I'm a bad man, I'm a rude boy, thinking food boy, don't lose boy, make the news boy, got lose boy, how I like boy. Break like toy, I'm a king, like Troy, I'm a king. Need a castle, see the beam, see the hassle. And I move fast, see my asshole. Can't fast forward to the cascos of a dead man. I rose, course man, like Rose, hanging by 10 toes, free water, how I flow. Woo! Man, I tell you, I remember the sun start coming out just like it was raining, and I put the song on. And shouts out to Bonnie, and shouts out to the Fiddle, and shouts out to Ellen, Tree, Fathom, Lion, Smokey, the gang, the Treehouse. Oh, Uncle, Crazy Larry. Shouts out to Cowboys. You already know. Shouts out to the Creeper Trail. You know, just I gotta be a nigga sometimes. Because I made that over there. I sent it to Sky. He recorded his beat or his verse. You guys gotta check it out um, on SoundCloud. Just because I was listening to Old Town Road and that wasn't giving me the juju no more. And I said, okay, let me play one of my songs for when I was not in this fucking situation and had the light and shit. And just even the lyrics of coming with the light, you ain't even know I'm from the trap, man. Saying like, yo, I'm coming with this light. You don't even know my past. You don't even know where I came from. Because a lot of times people have excuses like, oh, well, you had this past. A love the motherfucking pro in the building. We coming. I said, what did I just say? You can look back, bitch. I said, coming with the light. You ain't even know. And then A love the pro, the socialite came in the building as I'm wearing the light. Okay, this is a sunrise in Miami photo. I took 35 millimeter, put it on a jacket, right? Um, but just Like you don't know, like, and love can be a testament to this of like being a light no matter what our past is, no matter the shit we're experiencing, right? Like even in that situation of being in North Dakota, right? And being like, fuck, I gotta get out this situation, but I'm gonna come with the light. Remember, I was yelling and I looked crazy because there was a ride behind me. Right, I'm over here. So I said, fuck, I'm gonna come with the light. They ain't even know I'm from the trap, man. Rapping about the shit they ain't even know. I gotta stay acting. And as you can tell, there's a lot of actors in the world. We don't even gotta stay on that shit, right? Hart told me I was about to blow, and then the facts came, right? So right here, being in this book and reading this book again, and saying, yo, we had the fucking vision. We have the vision. Not had, because it doesn't expire. It doesn't expire, it's spiraling, right? So since it doesn't expire, it's not a trend, you can always come back to it. If you decide to do something else, that's great, but you can always come back to this. We right here, right? And then the facts come with it. So now I have these stories to tell you. These are the fucking facts. This isn't just me reading a book, sitting in my house that I never leave. Now, but I've already left. I left. I could stay for a little bit. I already left. I did that, right? So, right. And then what's the last part? Said just go with what you know and watch the world change. So, boom, that's where we're going. It's me, even me listening to the song and remembering, okay, what did I do to say these things? Okay, back then I was just being myself. I wasn't trying to like always chase the next thing and what everyone else is doing and trying to fit in so I can be myself within people. No, I'm just gonna be myself, right? And then hence where it was like, all right, I feel the need to go back live, but do I feel the need to like necessarily entertain people and do the trends and do this and do that? Maybe not so much. Maybe I might do a dance or two. I might put the ice on, all that shit. But